one of the Views um employee came with this idea, with this,
Mm-hmm.
not ideal, but this it's issue that they had.
Mm-hmm.
They said parents are, this particular parent who works for the View is at odds over co-ed sleepovers. Her 15-year-old son came to her and said, "Mom invited to a sleepover, it's a
Mm-hmm.
co-ed at whoever's house."
They
And,
don't have them anyway. It was
and
co-ed.
she said no.
They was co-ed when I was
The dad didn't have a
younger.
problem with it, but the mom was like, no. So each lady went around and gave their view on it, and some of them made some good points. Um, Sonny was saying, well, Sarah was saying her family was strict. They're the type of family, of mom and dad. If you can't have a guy in your room. The door has to be open. Those kind of things, curfews, that kind of stuff. So she said if she even asked about going to a co-ed sleepover at 15, her parents would probably just slap her in the face and go no. They wasn't mean or anything, but they'll go no. Some of them said, Sonny said, her kids, they're play friends, they're cousin like,
Yeah.
relatives, or they close like relatives where
Mhm.
they have fun when they do. Pizza, sleep all over the
It
floor.
depends on
It depends
yeah.
on who it is. It's not a cut and dry answer, but this is some question that a lot of you parents, how would you?
All right, I would say I'm not a parent.
Does it not matter to you?
I don't care.
You don't
because
care?
when I had sleepovers back when I was younger, there was guys that came over anyway. So it ended up being
Alyssa's mom was on the show, and she said her older sister had a sleepover with the girls, and her mom went to the house. The girls were gone.
Yeah,
they snuck out the window.
It's never. Yeah, we always ended up with guys over
somewhere
anyway.
else. Yeah.
But anyway, I don't care. I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely. It has to be parent supervision there.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it
not
with
by themselves.
Not by themselves. The parent, it can't be no co-ed sleepover and the parents is out of town.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
If it's a co-ed sleepover and the parents are there, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going to be up all night anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Playing stupid video games and acting stupid.
And I think Whoopi or it was somebody on the show that said, be careful, because that's your opportunity. It depends on, like Sonny, if they were like friends, platonic.
Yeah.
Nothing like I like him.
Right.
You'll be in the closet or playing those little games.
Right. Well, they do it anyway. That's what I'm saying. We was playing. People was
make
playing
it harder for them and not have the boys over.
People was playing spin the bottle.
Yeah.
In the closet. This been going on. It's just,
Alyssa said Heaven 7 or something.
Yeah.
And Sonny was like, what is that? She said, you go in the closet.
Truth or Dare.
For 7 minutes.
Yep.
And you just had your time for 7 minutes.
And Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
I dare you to kiss
spin
him.
the bottle.
We was doing all of that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't quote unquote co-ed.
No.
But they ended up coming over anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Sneaking them in.
So that's why I said, at least if you say it up front,
mm-hmm.
they know that they're going to be supervised versus them having to sneak somebody in. And then it also depends, I feel like, I'll ask the question on the community wall though. It depends on your teenager.
Yeah.
If you got a knucklehead, no.
And think about it, this too, a lot of teenagers are part of the LGBTQ. So you got to think about that mixture.
That's true.
Your daughter is not going to sleep with a young man who is identified as gay.
That's true.
Those are questions that you need to ask. Who are these friends?
Can the guy come over if he's gay?
Can I meet him? Can I meet them? And then you may get a feel of who they are, or you may already know them if your daughter or your son is already talking about them. It's different now.
And then also too, I think social media. And again, like I said, they have games now that they play, PlayStation, Xbox, and all of that. It's different now. So they literally gonna be there playing Madden and all of that, and up all night and laughing and dancing and acting silly and on social media doing TikToks. They'll probably do a couple of TikToks and all night, and selfies. But I would definitely it has to be adult supervision, which means not only do the parents need to be there, somebody needs to be at that party.
So you'll be okay with it with those stipulations.
If the parents are there and somebody's at that party that nobody cares about, like a cousin or like a cool cousin or something that a parent would be like, she young, but she ain't gonna let nothing go down like that.
Isn't that interesting how each a parent will handle this differently? Yeah. Because the parent that came to the View ladies with that question. She said no.
Oh, she said
told her 15-year-old no co-ed sleepover.
Why didn't she just lie to her mother like everybody and say it was a regular sleepover?
It was a boy.
He should have just lied and said it was a regular sleepover.
All boys sleepover, and not tell the mom that girls are going to be there.
Or just say I want to stay over. That's
Kids
true.
Find ways to get out.
That's true, because guys, what would they have a sleepover for? The parent be like, you don't do that.
Son.
Girls do
you
sleepover.
need to talk to me about something?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
He couldn't get away with it. But a girl could.
Yeah.
She would just say, we having a sleepover.
Like Alyssa's sister. The mom, they let the mom tell the story, and then she said, I actually went over to the house to check on the girls. None of the girls were there. They all left to do their little slumber party. They all left the house.
This lady should have said yes and said, I'm going to do a pop-in, and you won't know when I'm coming.
Hey, some parents may do that too.
Yeah.
A drive-by.
Or I would do it and the parents all come together and say, we're going to all pop in at different times. Like, this your hour to pop in, Helen. Who's going to pop in between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning?
Mr. Jones.
I'll pop in at 3. I'll take one for the team.
I want to be careful. You know.
I'll take one for the team and I'll pop in at 3 to 4. What about you, Mary?
Helen?
We'll do 5 to 6.
Okay.
Joe and I will pop in around.
Jim, you work third shift. You think you can swing by
on my way
in the
home?
Morning?
No, on my way home. Good call, John. At 6 o'clock, I'm popping in.
There we go.
Everybody pops in all night.
Those kids will be so mad after the second pop in.
Yeah.
You know that,
No, well, they know the schedule. They're going to be like, in the next
they don't know the schedule, but they know they're going to be mad like, oh, another parent going
and it's
we can't do anything because they may pop in.
And it's not 6 o'clock. We don't do on the hour.
Right.
It'd be 6:23
or
6. You know, 17. You pop in at 6:56. Stuff like that. So y'all, they too smart if it's on the hour.
Or like Whoopi was saying, no.
Or no.
I don't want you to go.
I would say yes, but a parent has to be there. That's fine. Okay. A parent has to be there. And I need to have visual in that room, like cameras in the room. And I'm good. If I know
and it'd be nice as a sleepover if I get to meet your friends. Yeah. Like we were saying, if some of your friends are part of the LGBTQ community. But I think it may not be a concern there.
And again, I don't have any kids, so I could be talking from somebody who has kids.
True.
I think that would be fun though, to have a co-ed sleepover.
They probably having them now. And
that's fun. Yeah. To me, I don't want to be around a bunch of girls. And if I was a guy, I don't want to be around a bunch of guys. I want
that guy energy there.
I want that guy energy, and I want that girl energy. I want them giggling and talking, and then we crack on them, giggling, like as guys.
I think we are old school thinking that, like those games they play, my giggling daughter may like the guy that has been invited over, and they may take a little slip away and do their thing.
That's fine.
That's what we're all nervous about as parents.
But that's fine, because if they're going to do it, they're going to do it whether it's at not at a co-ed.
Joy said, are we fooling ourselves that our teenagers are not having
sex? You think they need a sleepover, the co-ed sleepover to do that?
Yeah. So. But then too, that's
where you going? We ain't even signed off yet.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Oh. That's a tough messaging, because now you got people going, oh, we got to talk about safe sex now.
Condom. At 15, you should have been already talking about that.
Be careful. Cover yourself.
You said 15, right?
They were 15.
Why would you just now be having that talk with a 15-year-old?
No. I'm saying, as far as a lot of parents don't like talking about it because they don't want their kids involved in it.
Yeah.
So you get that mixed messaging of family members and parents get upset that you got to talk about it. They got to be taught to do it the right way.
And the old school
cover
people.
Themselves. Old school didn't even want to talk about it.
Our mom and them didn't talk about it.
My mom didn't.
So
we learned on the streets. We learned in school. We learned from other people.
And she should thank her lucky stars and God that we didn't turn out to be whores.
Right.
Because I could have easily been one.
Around, yeah.
Because I had people coming over. She's like, I heard you had this guy over. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he came over.
My mom worked 2 jobs. My dad was out of the town. Country.
You know what? I'm glad people irritated me too much. Like, dudes would irritate me. I'm like, you irritating me.
Messing with you and talking to you. They got on your nerves.
Yeah, you getting on my nerves. I'm glad I was like that. But it had nothing to do with her telling us anything. True. She didn't tell us nothing.
I had the freedom because I could have.
Thank you.
There was many times.
Thank you. Woo. Many times.
Okay.
But anyway, and then she didn't tell us nothing.
No, we didn't talk.
They didn't like to talk about stuff like that.
So hopefully you guys are better parents and being really free and even knowing your child's sexuality.
knowing your
talk to him
child.
about something.
If you have an
you need to know where
egghead-
they're coming from.
If you have an egghead, no, you can't go to a co-ed thing because you're an egghead.
If your son has a problem with keeping his
If he has a lust problem, no. Because you're going to be the type to be trying to look under sleeping bags and stuff
and
like
slipping
girls.
in beds with girls.
Yeah.
And stuff. Oh,
So it does. It
Just
does.
know your kid.
Know your kid. But I'll ask it on the wall. I'll ask on the
Okay.
community tab.
Okay.
Would you do it? And then those
Did
reasons.
you get any comments?
No.